it's Miss Ann here, and I get to teach you this morning's Sunday school lesson. And our lesson is coming from Revelations, and it's about the coming again of Jesus. Well, let's first talk about when Jesus died, he rose from the dead, and he made us all members of his family, right? And since Jesus is a king, right? We are his children. And what are children of a king called? What are children of the king called? They're called what?
Prince.
A prince or a
King.
or a princess, right?
Princess.
And so for today's lesson, if you want to dress up like a prince or a princess and put on earrings or look, a crown, you can go do that. So if you want to go dress up like a prince or a princess, you pause the video and you go dress up. Okay, I'll give you some time. So pause the video if you want to go dress up and go dress up. Okay, if you got to pause the video and dress up like a prince or a princess, you are ready for today's story. So I'm going to go to our story. I'm going to show you the picture and read it to you. Okay, princes and princesses, I am going to read today's story, and it's called Jesus is Coming Again. Sent away to an island for the rest of his life, Jesus' friend John was given visions of heaven to share so the churches would stay strong and true to their faith in Jesus. The Apostle John wrote down everything he saw. John wrote that someday Jesus will return and heaven will be the new home for people who believe in him. On that day, everyone will see a beautiful new heaven and new earth. The holy city of Jerusalem will be a golden city shining with God's glory like a brilliant jewel. A silvery clear river flowing with the water of life will stream down from God's holy throne through the city street. The great tree of life from the Garden of Eden will grow in the center of the city. Each month, the tree will grow a different fruit, and its leaves will be used for healing. The 12 city gates will stay wide open all the time with an angel at each gate. Jesus will be like a king sitting on a royal throne. A voice from the throne will announce, "Now God will dwell with humans and he will live with them. They will be his people and he will be their God. There will be no more tears, no more death or crying or pain, because the old things are gone forever." The day Jesus returns will be the most wonderful and glorious day ever, greater than any earthly celebration we know or can imagine. We will sing and shout praises. We will live with God forever. Let's listen to God's message. Wait patiently, my children, for I will come again. I will remember my promises and my kingdom will come. On that day, there will be singing in the streets and rejoicing in heaven. Peace and joy and goodness will replace war, sadness, and evil. Sin and death will be forgotten. All will be well. And the King of Kings and Lord of Lords will reign on his throne forever and ever. Okay, friends, let's talk about the story. Who was John? Who was John in the story? Yes, John was one of Jesus's followers and one of his friends. Okay, let's keep thinking. What did John see in heaven? What did he see in heaven? What did he write about? Think about it. If you want to shout it out, go for it. Yeah, John saw amazing things. He saw castles and lots of gold and silver. He saw Jesus sitting on a throne and people singing and praising him. Jesus was a strong leader. That's what he saw, right? Now, I want you to make sure those thinking caps are on, and I want you to think about, what do you think heaven will be like? Tell me, just shout it out. Tell your parents, tell your friends who's sitting around you, your brother or your sister, your grandparents. What do you think heaven will be like? Those are some great ideas. I know I'm thinking some amazing things in my head too. And so what do you want to do first in heaven? So think of all those great things, and what would you want to do first? Those are some great ideas, friends. So we don't know exactly what heaven will be like, do we? But we know it is wonderful. It is not a scary place. It's happy. The most important thing about heaven is that who will be there? Jesus will be there, right? So we know that heaven is a wonderful place and Jesus will be there, right? Our King. Okay, so princes and princesses, you can continue talking about this with your families at home, about what you think heaven will be like. And maybe you can, if you didn't get a chance to dress up, you can go dress up now. But I hope you have a great day and you enjoyed today's Sunday school lesson. I will see you later. Bye, boys and girls.